Good afternoon. This has been a difficult week for us. As I shared with you earlier this week, Cabell Huntington Hospital and St. Mary's Medical Center have announced multiple changes to respond to the continuing impact of COVID-19 and adjust to reduced volumes. While hospitals regularly operate with high expenses and low reimbursement, the ongoing pandemic has placed additional pressure that forced necessary action. The CARES Act relief funds have helped to offset the hospital's losses, but they are just a fraction of those losses. In fact, the American Hospital Association estimates hospitals will lose another $120 billion through the end of 2020 due to reduced patient volumes. We do not anticipate any additional government relief at this time, so the funds we have received to date must be used to offset losses for the remainder of 2020 and possibly longer. Since resuming elective surgeries and reopening services on May 4th, our two hospitals have reached a peak of about 90% of our pre-COVID volumes. As a result, we've had to examine what we do and our expenses and make difficult changes to sustain the system. Regretfully, a total of 64 positions are now being affected at both Cabell and St. Mary's. None of the eliminated positions provide direct patient care. The positions are among leadership and furloughed positions, the Cabell Adult Sleep Lab, and the Cabell Laundry Department. There is hope that many will find another opportunity within our system. The Cabell Sleep Lab for adult sleep studies will not reopen. The service closed in response to the West Virginia governor's order in March to cease elective medical procedures and testing and has not reopened. This decision comes in response to increased operating costs and anticipated decline in procedures. The current lease space is expiring and a renewed lease would be significantly higher, while reimbursement for the service is declining. Pediatric sleep services will continue at Hoops Family Children's Hospital. After years of making costly repairs to the Cabell laundry equipment, the older equipment has become difficult to repair and the expense of replacing the equipment is prohibitive. While the Cabell leadership team has delayed moving laundry services to a vendor outside the hospital in recent years, the decision can no longer be avoided. A few laundry staff members will remain in the department to help with transporting laundry materials, and we expect the other laundry staff will bid on other positions. As part of the system's commitment to the West Virginia Attorney General and the Federal Trade Commission, Mountain Health completed a review to reduce costly duplication of roles and reporting structures to ensure they meet span of control standards. While we have achieved efficiencies through attrition and retirements over the past 2 years, we have to accelerate the process to achieve much needed efficiencies. The 18 leaders who are affected will have the opportunity to consider other positions within the system. Following the COVID-19 furloughs that impacted over 2,700 employees, 88% have returned to their roles. But we have to adjust our staffing and expenses to align with our new volume norm, and so we've asked departments to look closely at their productivity needs and adjust to the new volumes. As a result, about 26 positions have been eliminated. I grieve that these changes will interrupt people's lives. We value each of the impacted staff members' contributions and are offering them other positions throughout the system for which they are qualified. For those who do not choose other positions, we are providing severance packages and working with them through this transition. I wish everyone who has been affected well, and I know I can count on your support in doing the same. We are not alone in making these difficult decisions. A recent advisory board study revealed that nearly all hospitals and health systems are being forced to cut costs through staff reductions and service closures by the end of summer as a result of COVID. Additionally, we're seeing very high unemployment rates due to many businesses closing or in bankruptcy across our region and country. While this is a difficult time, we must remain focused on caring for patients and staying safe. The reality of today is unlike anything in our recent past. We will continue to be challenged with ensuring we have the supplies and reagents available to safely provide patient care. To avoid another mandatory shutdown, we must remain vigilant. We must work together to set the example for safety. Wear our masks, stay 6 feet apart, and wash our hands. Your continued support as we move through these difficult changes while continuing to provide quality health care for our region is critical. The Mountain Health mission and vision remain focused on improving the well-being of all we serve through understanding, respecting, and meeting their health needs. We must respond to current realities while remaining focused on providing high-quality care for patients and building a healthcare system that will serve future generations. By working together, we will work through this time. Thank you.